My name is Dr. Johnny Hook and I'm going to show you how to take part in Community Mapping Uganda. All you need to do after watching this video is click Start Mapping, and that will open a new tab in your browser that looks something like this. What we have here is a map on the left which shows us what our database already has for the map data for this area, and as you can see, that isn't very much. And on the right there's the same area marked out by that green square that's shown with a satellite image showing us what's on the ground. And the question is there anything missing from the map that is in the satellite image? If the answer is no, you press the red button. If the answer is yes, you press the green button. And if you're not sure, you can press the blue one and someone else can have a look. But what we can see here, there are huts that people live in, there are paths that people walk along all throughout this area. So we're going to press Start Mapping now because there is some mapping to do here. That'll open a new tab again, and here is where you need to log into an organisation called OpenStreetMap. If you don't have an account yet, you can simply press Register Now, and if you do have one already, then you can log in just by typing in your details, and that will take you to the map editor. Now, what we have here is the same view as we had before, but this time we can add things to it. And what I'm going to show you how to do very quickly is how to add a hut and how to add a path onto this map. So I'm going to zoom in quickly, and the main feature, the thing you'll see a lot of in this area of Uganda, is a hut. And the way we draw a hut is to select the area tool, and then we're going to draw a triangle just inside. So I click once to start, once again, and then a third one I'm going to double click to finish, and then I get this little triangle. I'm then going to right click in the middle and select Circularize, which will make it a perfect circle just the right size for the hut, which is exactly what we want. I'm then going to go over here, click on Feature Type, and I'm going to say that it is a hut. So I can type hut into the search box, click there, and then click on the X, and that hut has been mapped. I can then go through that process again and again for all the huts that I can find. I can just click on hut now because it's already appeared, and of course remember to circularize it. I can even click on one and use Control and C and then press Control and V to paste. So copy and paste the same as you would do in Word, and I can just then put those down and then Control and V again and put it down. And that's how we map huts. If I wanted to map this footpath, very similarly, a footpath is a line, so I'd select the line tool and I would simply click along, follow the line, clicking as you go, and then when you get to the end, wherever you want to finish, I would double click and then I'd have my line. And then once again, I would say that this is a footpath. So I just select footpath. Now this will warn me that it isn't connected to any other roads or paths. If it's possible to do so, then we much prefer to connect all the roads and paths up so that we can use them for navigation and things like that. But in this case, that isn't possible, so we don't need to do that. So I can just click on the X and that's perfectly fine. I can then extend that. So if I can just click with the same line tool on the end, I can just continue drawing it if I wish, and double click to finish once again. When you're finished mapping the huts, the paths, roads, buildings, and anything else you can find in the landscape, you simply need to remember to press Save. In Change Set Comment, I'll then add something to say what I've done. So I'll say I've added huts and footpath, and then I'll probably put Community Mapping Uganda. Community Mapping Day I'll put, because that's the event we're doing today, and I'm going to click Upload, and that will send the data up to OpenStreetMap, and then it will appear in the database to be used by our medics and people from all around the world who wish to be able to navigate around Uganda. That's all there is to it. When I'm happy I've done that, I can close this tab safely because I've already saved it, and then I can go here and say either I've finished mapping this square or I've given up mapping this square. I didn't finish, there are more things to map there, so I'm going to say I've given up mapping this square so that someone else can take over in the future. That's how you take part. Thank you very much for participating, and happy mapping.